All right, so quick story for you guys. Quick story time. I got off of work yesterday and I finally got gas money so I can get gas because my tank was on low fuel, and I finally got like $5 cash. I can go throw some gas in my car. And I pull up to a 7-Eleven. I walk in there. There's a young gentleman in front of me buying like 3 or 4 different types of beers, covered in paint. I mean, like covered in paint. I'm in my Disney costume, standing right behind him going, I just want to get gas. And he's in there, beers in hand, covered in paint, going, yeah, can I get that pizza roller, and can I get these wings? And he was ordering everything off like the hot food bin in 7-Eleven. And the 7-Eleven that I went to is not the best 7-Eleven in the world. It's not that classy, if that makes any sense. Like, I've been to different 7-Elevens and they've been like really nice looking 7-Elevens. This is like more on the like, ooh, I would never like take a shit in that bathroom. Do you know what I'm saying? So, but I was desperate, I needed gas. So he's getting all the food stuff and I'm looking at it going, oh, that food looks like it's been sitting there for hours upon hours. Now, I work in hospitality Disney. I'm a server, so I know a lot about food standards, and it looked like I'd been sitting there longer than 4 hours before being changed out. I didn't see any labels or anything, so I was kind of like grossed out. So I'm sitting there watching him do the stuff, and then a guy walks in behind me, and he is dressed head to toe in hospital scrubs. He's wearing a surgical hairnet, a surgical mask. He has his whole uniform on. It says what hospital he's working at. Gloves are hanging out of his pocket, and I'm like, did you just walk out of surgery and just come straight to 7-Eleven? Because we're right outside a hospital. And I'm like, are you okay? I mean, you didn't even take your scrub cap off. Like, all right, you know, all right, no big deal. And right behind him comes 3 gentlemen, full head to toe tuxedos. And I'm like, okay, what do we look like right now? There's a guy in front of me covered in freaking paint, head to toe. Literally, like, it looks like he's 19 years old. There's a freaking doctor behind me, or a scrub nurse, or whatever you want to call me, behind me, head to toe in surgical gear, and then 3 guys walk in full tuxedos looking to buy some flowers. And I'm like, here I am in my Disney costume going, I bet we look so weird right now. I literally told Corey, like, it was the oddest mix of people that could have been in there, just all standing there like this, waiting behind that one person buying all that food, just sitting right here. I'm like, I wonder what we look like. Like, nobody was in regular clothes at all. And it was a moment. It made me laugh, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. So there's my quick 3-second story that has no point to it, except we all look really weird at 7-Eleven. And I wanted to ask the lady, how many weirdos do you see come into this particular 7-Eleven? Because we were in a neighborhood, you know? Hey guys, what's up, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we are going over the new Starry Night Collection from BlingedBrushes. Plus there is a surprise at the end of this video below, but I'm sure by the thumbnail you guys already know what the deal is for this. So if you guys want to see everything about this, all the price points about this, the hidden giveaway that's in my thumbnail, then definitely keep on watching. Okay, so this is so freaking cool. Oh my god, okay. Calm down. Alright, so BlingedBrushes, Courtney, I love her to death. She sent me over the new Starry Night Bling Brush Collection. This is rolling out November 15th, so this coming up Friday. How insane is it that I have my hands on an item that's not sold yet? Oh my god, is this what being a beauty guru is like? Is this what it's like? Because I usually get sent products that have already been out on the market. I've never been sent anything before the market. So this is so cool. I guess you consider this my first like PR if you want to go that route, but I don't know, I don't really consider it PR. It's just me, because even if I didn't get sent this, I was still gonna buy it because hello, look at these brushes. So if you guys don't already know, BlingedBrushes is a wonderful company that makes really gorgeous brushes. If you guys like want to see this right here, let me show you. They make some stunning blinged out brush. Are a little on the pricier side, but they are truly worth it because they are like a luxurious brush that when you put it on your face, you're like, oh my god, I'm so rich. But without having to like truly break the bank for it, and without having to be rich, you can actually own a piece of luxury. Now, I love BlingedBrushes. I started working with them, I want to say back in like June or July. I want to say maybe it was June. Courtney from BlingedBrushes reached out to me because she saw how obsessed I was with the company and how much I love the brushes, and she's like, hey, I want to send you a set, is that okay? And I'm like, I'm gonna give up my shift. I'm gonna give up my work shift, go home, and receive the brushes a week later. I was so beyond stoked to receive a pair of bling brushes, and she sent me the rose gold set and the silver set of Bring on the Bling collection. I did do giveaways with that, and then she's been in touch with me ever since, and then she also sent me over another set to do for my 10K giveaway. I bought a set as well, and I do have a giveaway going on that ends this Friday the 15th, conveniently enough, which I'll link that video down below, and there's a whole set of the rose gold set and the silver set in that giveaway for 2 different people that are gonna win. But I have been obsessed with these brushes for so long because they're truly, truly gorgeous. Now, she does have the collection, Bring on the Bling. It is a rose gold edition and the silver edition. They are currently not gonna be stocked for the rest of the year. I know there's still some available on the website, but we're stock this collection next year in 2020 because she's focusing on a brand new collection. So if you guys want to tell, I am obsessed with bling brushes. I truly own them all. They're on the dirtier side because I try not to wash these as much because I want to take such good care of them. Now, I do wash them quite often, but I just got done using this brush the other day. The only thing I'm actually missing, because I have the entire 24-piece collection, the only thing I'm missing is actually the silver edition F3. It is my go-to bronzer brush. When I went to St. Augustine, I brought it with me, and I don't think it came back. So I am missing that, but I'm not worried about it because I'm gonna go and buy it. But then when I got sent this set, I was like, ah, well, now I have it in there too. But truly, I love bling brushes. I think they are so freaking stunning. They are such a beautiful color. I mean, if you guys want to see, like, just look at that sparkle, look at that shine. So freaking stunning, and it goes really, really well with my handcrafted Glam Obsession Design makeup brush holder. I did have this custom made to me. I will link the website down below where you guys can have your own custom made brush holder, or, you know, tumblers. Like, I have like a tumbler right here that I use all the time for like my water and stuff like that. I'll link that down below as well. But I really do love these, and when I saw these Starry Night Collection, I was like, oh my god, now I'm gonna have to reach back out to Vanessa and be like, can you do like a black edition so I can match my new collection? So I'm here rambling on about this collection when I should be rambling on about the new collection. You guys actually can get the entire collection. It's a 13-piece face and eye brush collection for a total of $138. However, I do actually have a code with bling brushes. It's just code Allie, which will save you guys 10% off your entire purchase, or individual brushes, however you guys want to do it. I do have a code, which I'll link down below. But if you guys use my code to buy the entire collection, you're actually gonna be spending $124 compared to the $138. Now, if you guys don't want to get the entire collection, say you just want to get the face set does retail for a total of $78, but with my code you'll be paying $70.20 with my code, and you get 7 brushes all designed for the face. If you guys don't want to do face, they do have a 6-piece eye set as well. The 6-piece eye set does retail for $64. With my code, it's landing me $57.60, which is, again, not bad, seeing as how beautiful these brushes are. Also, you guys can purchase each brush individually, and I'll go into all the different brushes. So, what I think is really cool is how she is going off, like, her continuation of the other one. So when you do the Bring on the Bling collection, it starts with F1, F2, F3, it goes into the E's, so face brush, eye brush, and I think it's really cool that she's playing onto it. So we're actually gonna start off the collection with the F11 brush, which continues on the face collection from the Bring on the Bling to the Starry Night collection. So the F11 brush, this is a bronzer brush. This actually retails for $28. Now my code is not including that price, so it's just a standard $28. Obviously, if you do 10% off, you know what that is, but I mean, I have to do math, and I ain't good at math. But this does retail for $28. Look at the shine. Like, seriously, this is a beautiful, beautiful brush. So stunning. I love the fact that it's rose gold, which you guys already know. I'm obsessed with rose gold. And then you have the black crystal on top of it. Oh my god. I could just like lick the brush. So freaking beautiful. Now, I did not use this for my bronzer because I find that the bristles are a little bit too big for my cheek. I have a pretty small face, honestly, and I figured they just wouldn't go right in there. So I actually use the F12 contour brush to do my bronzer with, because I feel like the shape is so much better. It reminds me of the F3 from the Bring on the Bling collection. So I took it and I just, you know, go through here, and then I could take this and I actually buff it out. So this is a contour brush, this is a bronzer brush, but I like to use the brushes whatever way that I want to use them, and I think it's cool if there is a suggestion which one is designed for what. I just don't necessarily follow the instructions. I just go for what works best for me. Now, the best part about this is that the bristles, I know you guys are gonna ask, how does the bristles feel? You can definitely feel the texture of the brush. Like, there's no doubt about it. You will feel the texture of each crystal. However, they're very soft. It's not hard on the hand. It's not brittle. It's actually very gentle. It's just a bumpy texture. And the brush has a nice little hefty weight to it. So it doesn't feel cheap. It actually feels like you're having a luxurious brush in your hand. This part right here definitely has a heavy texture to it, followed by this. I feel like this is probably a little bit more heavier than this side, but I really do love the heavy texture. It is very comfortable in the hand. It does not feel heavy, like it does not weigh down the hand, but it definitely has a nice little heaviness to it, so you know that this is actually a quality brush. Plus the bristles, oh my god, these are the softest bristles I have ever freaking felt. Truly, they are so freaking soft. It is like butter on toast. How freaking soft and smooth it just feels on the face. Just buff it and blend it, and oh my god, so freaking soft. Oh my god, I love it. Okay, I actually feel that these are actually softer than the Bring on the Bling collection. I feel like these have definitely a softer texture to it, and they are beautiful, just in time for the holiday season too. Like, this is just not, if this doesn't scream out holidays to you, doesn't scream out beautiful, wonderful collection, add your vanity, then I don't know what will. You have the F12, which is a contour brush. This actually retails again for $28, but again, you guys can vary which one you guys want to use. You guys can mix and match, figure out which one works best for you. For the F13, we have the large powder brush. Now, I love using this brush. You can already see how it's getting kind of dirty. I love using this brush for my powder. I will sit here when I blend my foundation to my neck. I like to take this and I like to buff out any remaining foundation to make sure there's no harsh lines. It's blended well into the skin, and then I take my powder, pat it on, and then buff it out. Truly, the way the little pointed edge right here, you can like really get right up into your eye. Put that powder in and then buff out. It is such a soft brush, like probably the softest brush. This is one of my absolute favorites, and I definitely would not be losing this brush because I lost my F3 silver brush, and I'm like, oh, but this right here, so stunning. Love it. This is one of my favorites. Then we have the F14, which is going to be the blush brush, which retails for $24. Now, this brush is just identical to, so this is the F4 from the silver and rose gold edition, and then you're gonna have the same one right here. This is gonna be the F14. Both are gonna be blush brushes. They do retail from the same price, but like seriously, like how could you not wanna have all three? Just right here. Truly, truly stunning. Now, what I'm noticing with these two is that these two definitely have a skinnier feel to it. So if you guys look, this is a really skinny cylinder and just goes down to a smaller point. Right here, this brush, it definitely is a bigger brush. It just kind of like doesn't really taper down to a smaller edge. It just kind of goes down the same, but they still feel the exact same. They still have a beautiful sparkle to it, and honestly, they work the exact same. Like, I use this brush for my blush today, and it blended beautifully. I love it. And I think what the cool thing about these, with it having like more of a blacker brush and then it goes into wider base, it's going to blend better with your makeup collection, if that makes any sense. So when your brush gets dirty, it's not gonna be as obvious. Like if you guys look at this right here, you guys can see brush is dirty. Doesn't matter how many times I clean it, there is gonna be staining to it, and I have to keep washing it to get the stain out. But this one, seeing as how it's a black bristle, it'd be not as noticeable with there being a staining. So I actually really like that. The next brush we have is going to be the F15, and this is the multi-use powder brush. You can use this brush for anything. You can use this brush for powder foundation. You can use this brush for concealer. You could literally get in here. It's just an all-over face brush, and I really do like the texture. Like, watch how much this bends because of how soft this is. Truly, this is so soft and retails for $24. Absolutely stunning. Now, I'm the type of person, I know this is really weird, but when I first got sent my Bling on the Bling brushes, I was so scared to use them because I was like, they're so pretty. I don't want to touch it. I just want to like sit there and just stare at them all day and not touch them. But then I realized, well, why not touch them? You know, like you have to get a use out of them. So I did not use this brush today, but I'm definitely gonna be using this brush just as a powder brush, using it as a go-to bronzer brush, because when I lost my F3 brush, I started using this as a replacement to do my bronzer just because I needed something. And then I got the rose gold. I was like, all right, now that I have the rose gold, I'll start using this. But yeah, this is such a beautiful brush. Like, and it just matches my look so freaking perfectly. Obsessed. Then we have the F16. Now this is going to be a highlighter brush. Now if you guys don't already know, I probably don't really talk about that often. I really don't like wearing highlight that much. Like I put highlight on my cupid's bow, on my little point of my nose, and down the bridge of my nose. That's really the only place I put highlight. If I do put highlight on, I don't use these brushes for it, unfortunately. I just find that since my face is so tiny, it just like really can sit here and put on so much highlighter, and I like to control the amount of highlight that I have because I'm a very, very oily girl. I get oily like there's no tomorrow. So that's why I don't like putting on highlight, because I feel like the highlight ends up accentuating my oil and my greasiness. So I don't put on highlight because throughout the day my natural oil will seep through, making my skin look pretty dewy and highlighty on its own. So that's why I typically don't wear highlight. But if I do wear highlight, I actually go in with my Morphe M510 brush. I find this is such a small little brush. I can sit here and go right here and kind of buff out. So unfortunately, I do not use this brush for this, but I could definitely see the pointed edge where you can put the highlight on, and definitely do it right here. For me, since I wouldn't use a highlight brush, I'd actually use this to buff out setting powder right under my eye. I'd put the concealer on and I put the setting powder right here. I'd place it down, let it sit, and then I wipe it away. This would be my go-to under eye powder brush. This is what I use this brush for. I do not use it for highlight. This is what I use it for. But I think it's really cool because I know a lot of people out there like having highlight brushes and they can use that for that, but I would not use it for that. I use it just for my under eye powder, and this does retail for $24. The last face brush is going to be the F17. And this is a this is a precision contour brush, and this retails for $24. Now I think it's actually really cool because you can get into your nose, lay down the contour right here, buff it out. You can sit here and maybe do like the 3 right here to get under here and then buff them out as well. I really do like that. For me, once again, I'm not the biggest contour person, so I would not use it for a contour. I'd actually probably use this to do an eye brush to really buff out the harsh lines that I may have. I use this when I put on concealer for my eye to put setting powder and brush that away. Like I can use this for many different other purposes than just using it for a contour brush, but I can definitely see how you use it right here, pack it down and brush it away. I could definitely see where this brush would come in. Now we're gonna move on to the eye collection. So this is a 6-piece eye collection right here. Now let me go ahead and tell you guys about this. All right, so we do have the E11 brush. This is gonna be an eye setting brush. This retails for a total of $20. So once again, it's very, very similar to the F17. If you guys look right here, they're very, very similar. I use them both for both purposes. In reality, you sit here and you put down your concealer, you set this down with setting powder to really buff it out. I definitely can see how this will be more of a buffing brush for me than it would be a setting powder brush, but you know, once again, you guys take whatever brush you guys want, use it to your best ability, because like I said, what works for me may not work for you, and vice versa. And that's what I love about brushes, because you can literally use anything for what works best for you. But this does retail for $20. This is the E11 setting powder brush, which is part of the eye collection. Then we have the E12, which would be a large blending brush. This retails for $16, and this is a beautiful brush. Beautiful brush. Now I actually started using these brushes before I got information on what brush was what, so I kind of use them a little bit differently, but again, I use them what worked best for me. But you could really sit here and get to the nook and crannies. You can sit here and buff out any harsh edges. I love the way this brush looks. I cannot wait to play around with it, because obviously I've not played around with it yet, because I did play around with the one right next to it, but I could definitely see how this is going to be a large buffer brush, and you could definitely get in here and you could like blend out those harsh edges. Bye, bitch. And the next one is gonna be the E13. Now this is a medium blender brush. This is retails for $14. Now you guys are gonna see this is black because I did use it to put on the black today. This laid down my powder beautifully. Seriously, this is so nice. You might need to see some like powder come off. This is such a beautiful brush. It like blended out my powder so nicely. Like I was able to get right in here and just buff it in together, so there was no harsh line. It laid it down beautifully. I barely had any fallout on the face. It just picked everything up, laid down everything nicely, and it just blended out so well. I actually prefer this brush over the other ones in my Bling on the Bring collection, because I just feel like this, just the way the bristles are, because they're so freaking soft, I just feel like it had a better texture and blended my powder more, in my personal opinion. So this is a brush I'm gonna be using consistently, and it's gonna get used and abused, and I'm probably gonna have to go buy more of these ones, because these are the ones that are my absolute favorite. Then we have the E14. This is going to be a shader brush. This actually retails for $12. Now this is known as a shader brush. For me, I do not view it as a shader brush. I view it as a, ooh, this will be my under under eye brush. So I actually use this brush to do my under eye today. I like to put on the powder and buff it out. I feel like it's just the way that it gets right in here. It gets right into my under eye so easily, and it just works so well to blend it out. It has such like a dense texture right here that it could really just pack on the powder, and then it could buff itself out. Or I pack this on and then I use one of the buffers and I buff it out right here. That's what I would do. But today I literally just took the powder, did this, put it on, easy peasy, and only retails for $12. Then we have the E15, which is going to be a packer brush, and this retails again for $12. I did not utilize this brush today. Why? I don't know why. I think it's because I just know what brushes that I want to use, but this is a packer brush. It is going to be on the little denser side, so you can sit here, dip into your powder, and like maybe pack into your crease, just like really get in there, and then take one of the buffer brushes and brush it out. So they can definitely complement each other very well. But this retails for $12, and it is a packer brush. And then the last brush in the collection is actually going to be a precision shader brush, and this retails for $12. Now again, I can see how this is going to be a precision shader brush because it literally, if you guys look, it will be such a small brush, you can get into the nitty gritty. Now I used this originally to mess with my inner corner right here to make sure the glitter was laid down perfectly, and then when I went back in the powder to do my inner corner right here and to do my brow bone, I actually used the brush for this because I like having little small brushes like this to take the, because it's such a flat brush, take the little powder that I want to do my inner corner and brow bone. I take it and I just like literally just pack it right on in here. I buff it out. It works so well to buff everything together, and then I take it, I go right up to my brow bone, and I just like put it right here and I brush it out. It works beautifully for that, and it's only $12, which again is not a bad price. So overall, you guys combine everything. This is a 13-piece collection. The other one was a 12-piece collection, so I think it's really cool that she added one more brush into the collection because the Bring On The Bling was 12 pieces each. This is actually a 13-piece collection. This collection is just, this is everything to me. This is so beautiful. It screams luxury. And even though like I'm not rich, seriously have no money to my name, this makes me feel like I do. You know what I'm saying? And this is so beautiful. And I honestly cannot thank Courtney enough for sending this out to me. It is so freaking cool that I have something before like it's released to the public. I've never had this feeling before, and oh my god, it is just so freaking cool. And I just cannot thank Courtney enough so much for sending me this beautiful collection. Seriously, you guys have no idea how obsessed I am with this collection. As much as I love my Bring On The Bling collection, and these are such stunning brushes, I'm probably going to be using these Starry Night Collection brushes so much more because they're just so luxurious. They scream my name. They're so beautiful. They're rose gold and they're black crystals that just like literally just look at the shine. Like I gotta show you the flashlight test. Like look at this. Do you guys see the sparkle right here? The way that just like literally just shines in the light. Like seriously, it is so freaking beautiful, and I cannot thank Courtney enough for sending this out to me. Seriously, you guys have no idea. So with that said, I do have a special giveaway for you guys. Now I wanted to bring something up to you guys because I've noticed that you guys always say, wow, you're such a giving person, you give back so much. And I really thought about it, and the reason why I give back so much is because I don't want for anything. I'm not rich. I barely have money to get gas in my car. Like truly, I was so grateful when I got $5 in cash the other day while I was serving to be able to put gas in my car. You guys have no idea how much that meant to me to be able to do that because I really don't have money. And stupid camera cut out on me. It's being sentimental. I really don't want for anything. And I think it's just because my mom had taught me growing up that like it's better to give than to receive. And if there's anything I ever want, I just buy it myself. I work my ass off, save my money, and buy whatever it is that I want for myself. So I don't ever want for anything. And I'm just so beyond grateful to have a roof over my head, food in my fridge and pantry, and a loving family and friends that I have behind my back. That's all I need. I don't need anything else. So whatever I can give back, I do give back because I want to, because I love to, and because I could sit there and give something to somebody and change their life, and you guys have no idea how much that means to me to do that for somebody else. So I will always give you guys everything that I can, so just know that. And I think it's because companies know how much I love giving that they want to participate. So I do have a giveaway right now for this. But I can't say it's my giveaway because I didn't buy this my own money. Courtney actually sent me over another 13-piece set to do a giveaway with. Not only do I get to enjoy the Starry Night collection, but I get to have the pleasure of sending out another collection to one lucky viewer. Yay! Oh, I'm so excited. I'm dropping brush. brushes. Oh my god, I get to give this away to somebody out there, and I just cannot wait to do the giveaway. This giveaway is courtesy of Bling Brushes. It's not courtesy of me. I just get to be the person that picks it out and send it out to them. And I'm so honored that Courtney is allowing me to have this opportunity, because you guys have no idea how much it means to be able to give this away to somebody. You guys have no idea how amazing these brushes are, how beautiful these brushes are, and the fact that I get to give one away, like, Bling Brushes, thank you so much for sending me a second set so I could do a giveaway with. So how to be part of my giveaway? It is very, very simple. All you guys have to do is be subscribed to my channel, follow me on Instagram, and follow Bling Brushes on Instagram. I will be checking that you guys are following us both, just so you know. I do check. And make sure you guys leave one comment below of where I could reach you, whether it be Twitter, Instagram, email, wherever it is I can reach you. Please let me know in the comments below. I know that a lot of people say that they don't have Instagram. That doesn't exclude you from the giveaway. It doesn't, but I do prefer it just for the mere fact that it's the easiest way for me to reach out to you, because I do use random comment picker, and I like to give the winner 24 hours to respond back. If they don't, I do have to move on to somebody else. And when it does go into an email, it's very difficult sometimes to get in contact with the person, because sometimes things get filtered through the spam and then it gets lost and then they missed out on the giveaway. So no, you don't have to have an Instagram and you won't be disqualified for not having one, but I do prefer it, especially since I want everybody to be following Bling Brushes, because I would not be able to do this without them. So I'm giving them all the freaking credit for this, so I would like them to go and follow them. So I will be checking. I'll have all the rules listed down below on how to enter this giveaway. And I think in honor of the giveaway, I'm actually going to have this giveaway end this Friday the 15th. So not only do I have my 10K giveaway ending this Friday, I'll be having this collection end this Friday, because I want to close this out the same day as it launches, so that I can send it out to the winner the very next day and they can get it in their hands by next week. And I'm so beyond thrilled to do this. Thank you so much, Bling Brushes, for giving me the opportunity to give away a beautiful 13-piece set to somebody. This is such a great thing. I don't even know what to say at this point. I'm so tongue-tied because I'm just so blown away at the kindness of Bling Brushes and them sending me the brushes and how beautiful they are, and that I got something before it got released to public, and I'm still just so blown away that I have this. And I cannot thank Bling Brushes enough for sending me these brushes and for doing a giveaway. So like I said, I'll have all the details about this giveaway listed down below. I'll also have the giveaway details listed down below about my 10K giveaway, because I am giving away a whole 24-piece Bling Brush collection along with a lot of Alter Ego products and so much more makeup down in those videos. I'll have it linked down below. So that is it for today's video, guys. If you guys like this video, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, because I do post 3 to 4 videos a week. Also, make sure you guys head on over to my other channel. It is R for Life. You guys can see my cool, wonderful adventures, my amazing fiance Corey. And by tonight, I'll be drawing the winner for the Jeffree Star Conspiracy Collection. So to whoever wins, a huge congratulations, which I'll definitely be announcing on my channel. And then, as always, guys, I want to thank you guys for all your love and support, and I'll see you guys in the very next video. Bye! I am really feeling myself right now. Allie got skills. What? Not gonna lie, I feel like my skills have improved tremendously ever since I started the new technique where I work on the inside to the outside. I feel like my makeup skills have gotten better, my eyeshadow skills have gotten better. I find that working in to out is just so much easier. I can blend so much easier. I take my time, and yeah, I just feel like this looks so much better. Obsession Design makeup brush. Now this is a 13-piece. Okay, let me pull these all out. For a total of 130 foot. Like, you can use so much for this. Like seriously, you can take the little setting, take Bling Brushes. Thank you so much for sending me secrets.